What's going on, Jeromes? So there was a clip that went a little viral amongst Vikings social media and that the Vikings posted on their Instagram, and it was a rep, pretty innocuous looking pass rep between running back Kene Nwangwu, covered by new free agent outside linebacker Marcus Davenport. Now, there's a little bit to break down here. Our guy Will Rag has posted it, and overall, like, it was a really good rep by Marcus Davenport in this spot, where obviously he's not a natural pass coverage guy. Like, although at 6'5", 245, that would be the largest cornerback you've ever seen. But Davenport's job is to rush the passer, and we complained about this mightily last year, where Donatel was dropping Daniil and Za'Darius into coverage as opposed to rushing them. It's a bit of a waste, but it is a necessary skill to have, right? But Davenport only has 64 career pass coverage snaps, including only 7 last season for the Saints. And Kene, I mean, Kene's not really a receiver either. Only 6 career catches in the National Football League, 7 in total in 4 seasons in college at Iowa State. So this was a movable object versus a resistible force going on, man. But overall, this is a really good rep by Marcus Davenport. Now, yeah, a lot of people chimed in as like, oh, this is not a true pass breakup, blah, 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 all that stuff. It doesn't matter. It's really good coverage by a guy who doesn't drop into coverage a lot. Now, ticky-tacky refs could call this pass interference face guarding. I don't really see that, though. But even though Davenport didn't break up the pass, didn't get a hand on it, it was tight coverage. It was really good recognition by Davenport on the wheel route, and basically he didn't allow Kene to get 2 hands on the ball. But overall he didn't allow Kene to get a clean shot at it. He got 1 hand on the ball, his left hand, his non-dominant hand. So overall, in close coverage like this, and maybe there's some contact between Davenport's left arm and Kene's right arm that didn't allow Kene to fully extend and get 2 mitts on the ball. Otherwise, this is 6. This is a really good rep. This was a really good rep by Marcus Davenport. And of course, you know what all fans do with clips like this, they look at the Zapruder film. So this was 2s versus 2s. As you can see, Kirk Cousins over on the side, Nick Mullins, and throwing the rock is a really good ball. A really good placement by the Pride of Southern Miss, as well as you look who's lining up with the 2s on defense. So Davenport at outside linebacker, you got Lewis Seen. Blackman, the rookie cornerback, is slightly out of frame, or slightly behind Kene here. And then you got Troy Dye and Troy Reeder, the 2 Troys, as your 2 off-ball linebackers in this spot. First team off-balls would be Asamoah, as well as Jordan Hicks. But yeah, like we said, pretty damn good rep by Marcus Davenport. Now, there's a lot to be said here. Number one, like we said, it's a good skill for Davenport to have so that you can have some variety in your defense, but I don't want this to be a consistent thing. Like, I want Davenport and Daniil to have fewer than 20 coverage snaps between them total this season, as well as I like what Kevin O'Connell's doing, where you remember in the Dallas game where Troy Pollard completely destroyed Jordan Hicks with those wheel routes. And now, I mean, Kevin O'Connell spent all offseason reviewing the tape, going back and take a look at the tape, and now all of a sudden you're incorporating it. You're starting to see it. And O'Connell did tease last year that the Vikings were going to use running backs more like receivers, a la Dalvin Cook, but you didn't really see it. This year could open things up. And if Kene wants to make the team, I mean, he's got to come down with these, or Ty Chandler, who's more of a natural receiving back. Madison is a solid receiving back as well. So finding ways to get your playmakers out in space in unexpected ways, and just sampling from how you got destroyed by other teams, I think it's really smart. So I'm glad that we're seeing this wrinkle. Running backs on the wheel routes. Generally, you're going to be mismatched against a linebacker, as well as I love that Davenport was really competitive here. This is a really good rep by number 0, and then we'll go from there. But like I said, I don't want to see him drop into coverage at all. Man. But that's it. It's our reaction to the viral Davenport, Marcus Davenport, Kene Nwangwu rep from yesterday. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.